when it comes to your music, one of your songs I really like, It Get Me Turned. I always told you that, but Step.
Oh,
I really
thanks.
like I really like how it sounds in headphones, like especially some beats by Dre. But I seen you perform that for I guess one of QC's you know, street team members. I don't remember exactly.
Mr.
But
Two Official.
you said who was it?
Mr. Two Official. That's an
That's who it was. That's who
Mhm.
it was. But yeah, and I always see when you perform that song, you get good crowd reactions. Like people be like taken back and shocked. Like, yo, she really got some shit. I wouldn't expect that from her. So where Step come from compared to the other music? Your other music like Virginia Vibes and stuff like that.
So it's a producer. His name on Instagram is Lil Stay Loaded. His name Khalil. He be at like Prime Studios in Norfolk, but he reached out, him and another guy named, his Instagram is Beat Man Go Crazy, and they I guess collabed on that beat and sent me a few beats and looked out, so I just like got on it. Like that's not my normal like type of beat. That's why I appreciate it, because I did need more like shit I can perform and get the crowd more hype and shit. So because I'm trying to not just be in one lane.
Right. Then you got Rockstar. I really like Rockstar. Like it sounds real good to me. Like it really sounds like a Rockstar record. If that makes sense to you. Like, but it was different for me, and it kind of gave me a better idea of like your creative side. And you shot that with Daddy, right? Daddy
Yeah.
Bobo?
And somebody told me like one of my guy, like he's somebody I used to like send stuff to like for mentor and like feedback. Nigga told me that shit was trash. He told me don't release it for Rockstar, because he's like, you should stay in your lane. You need to do like more like the boom bap or like the laid back, like you said, like old school type shit. So but I was like, man, fuck that, because I like rock music, so I'm gonna drop it. And like I guess he probably didn't think it would be received well, because that's not my normal sound. But honestly, like it got a lot of love from more than just like one race. You know what I mean? Kind of spread.
Now you got it's VA Vibes, right? My bad if I'm wrong. The song
VA Feels.
VA Feels. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Then you got VA Feels, which is a versatile song. You got people like, Shawn Cotton like that song. I like that song. The comment section on that video like that song. But you got versatile records. Like, what make you, stay versatile, I guess?
Because I know like times change and like sounds change. I keep my own sound, but I do know like I can't be coming in here rapping over like Mob Deep beats like I used to like back in the day, and think that's gonna like resonate with a younger generation, even our age, range. So there are things that, and plus like you can always like have fans that want to hear one certain type of thing, and then you got other fans that want to hear that. So I got like more rock star shit about to come out too. And I just dropped another like kind of rock song.
Right. So now when it comes to your music, I always told you, I'm like, man, you make good music. The proof always was in the pudding, like other people outsourcing wise, like your music and stuff like that. So my question to you was always like, do you feel the music, your music, like has a place and belong in Virginia? Because I always seen mostly West Coast, people rock with your music.
And yeah, because I did my little Spotify thing, and it showed me like Los Angeles, Brooklyn, and Germany were like my top listeners. Virginia wasn't even in there. So I don't know. Like, I mean, I know I have people that do support me that live here, but like as a majority, I feel like maybe it would resonate more to people on the West Coast because it's more laid back. Yeah. And girls here, they be dope as hell. Like we just have different sounds, you know what I mean? And right. Like people might not want to hear like some chill shit from a female. They might want to hear that turn up. You know what I mean? So
sure. So do that make you like outsource? Like you don't even look for Virginia to support you?
I don't really look for them to support me. Like if they do, they do. If they don't, that's cool. You know what I mean? Cause like right. I'm gonna just keep like doing shows elsewhere as well. And if I get more opportunities here, I'm gonna do them still. You know what I mean? I don't have nothing against.
So you willing to just travel now and see if you can build a fan base on your own?
Say that again?
You willing to travel now and see if you can basically make a fan base on your own?
Yeah. And I see like, you know, like artists like Rico Nasty and like it's another artist named Ramirez. They're like considered underground, but they making bread because they, you know, going out, gaining fans, like traveling and stuff like that, and like doing the marketing and shit like that. So I'm not really pressed to be like super famous. I don't care if I'm like underground, as long as I got like growing my fan base and shit like that. I don't really care about being like all in the best like mainstream rapper, you know what I mean?
So you just care about building your own fan base who likes your music, they like your music, like your merch. They buy into you and your brand more than chasing the hype, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
So are you trying to make hit songs, I guess?
I mean, of course, like you try your best every song like to be like one is like, okay, yeah, they gonna fuck with this. But I don't really be trying to be like trying to find a mainstream hit like that. I'm just trying to like get one that's gonna get me like more fans regardless. But if it happens, it happens. Like, you know what I mean? But I do keep that in mind. Like I know what type of sounds I need to do and shit like that and be more strategic with it. So
Now, did you go to something in the water festival?
no, I didn't.
The festival was not your thing?
Yeah, I had tickets and everything, but I ended up selling them. And then I saw niggas saying their feet was hurting, but it did look like a really like dope experience. It just, you know, me, like I don't really like being in like crowds that close.
Yeah.